Good grumpical day, everyone. And how was your Memorial Day weekend? Did you barbecue? Did you go fishing? Did you do anything? I think this is on the wrong camera. Let's see if I can, because I think it's on my computer camera and not my web camera. Hello, boys. Ryan, Rob, and Manatee. Good to see you guys. Let me try seeing what. Oh, hold on, right here. This feature. Hold on. What's up with my webcam? Maybe it finally fried out on me. That would not be cool. Well, I guess my webcam finally, or the other camera finally croaked on me. So I'll just try to do it like that, I guess. Technical difficulties. It wouldn't be a Grumpy J stream if we didn't. So it's gonna be a little hard for me to see the comments now. That's weird though that my web camera decided to finally. So, oh well. You mean Ryan finally showed up and not pulled the Nexus? Yeah. But as you can see, this is what we're going to start working on. It's going to take several Mondays because it's 1,900 pieces plus, and that's a lot of streaming. So, but before I do that, because this is a sweet plane, I thought I'd show you guys a handsome man right here. This is Staff Sergeant Walter J. Clark, Jr. Or no, I'm sorry, Walter E. Clark, Jr. J. I always think of, but it's Jr. And that's my grandfather, my father's father. So that's when he was in the Army Air Corps. So I have his squadron book right here, the World War II flights and stuff. And right here, certificates and all pictures. Right here is the Battle of the Bulge. He flew ammunition and reload supplies for the Battle of the Bulge. How cool is that? Like, a lot of people can say they've been in the Battle of the Bulge kind of thing, but I got that and it says his name. But even better, because I love history. So I was doing some research on my grandfather's plane, and I found after World War II they sold it to Peru in 1953. So Peru changed it as a Douglas plane. They changed it to a serial number 53-307. It was transferred from the Army over to Peru at that time, which I was like, oh, that's cool. So let's find the history out of more of this, right? What did it do in Peru? Is it still around? Can I take a picture of it? How cool would that be? So new construction number. So they changed the serial number to 25986, assigned to the airframe, taking a strength change with the United States Army Air Force with serial number, blah, 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 blah. They did a bunch of different stuff. They changed out some of the interior stuff because then they turned it into basically a commercial airplane. So they had to take a bunch of the military stuff out. So they're just changing a bunch of the numbers, blah, 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 blah. Here's the funny part. Not so funny, but December 24th, 1964. So Christmas Eve, 1964. An accident happened of the plane while taking off from YMS Peru. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a huge Spanish word. It starts with a Y. Something airport, YMS Peru. While taking off, no bad weather, crashed right after takeoff into the mountains. So like 5 minutes away from the airport, boom, crashed. They wrote the airframe was written off by the insurance. They got their money for it. And to this day, it's still there. Problem is, though, it's been lots of scrap. Like a lot of the people in Peru went ahead and grabbed all the metal, scrapped it, used it for, roofs and things like that. So there's really nothing left of my poor grandfather's plane. But that is kind of cool that it survived World War II. Completely survived World War II. The United States government sold it to Peru you know, to use as a commercial airliner so they can, you know, build up their economy and tourism and stuff like that. And 10 years after that, after we sold it to Peru, it, you know, on just a normal takeoff, nothing wrong. It just, all three pilots died, which was sad. But they weren't carrying anybody. It was just doing an empty load to another airport to pick up people. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. So I mean, my grandfather is on the Wall of Liberty at Arlington. So he's got a big, there's a big thing there because of his squadron. So yeah, it's the 76th Air Squadron of the Army Air Corps back then. So I thought that was really cool. So my aunt knows I love history, so she actually gifted that to me. But this is a cool picture of him, though. I mean, look at that uniform. What a stud. Look at that smile. I see where I get it from. But yeah, I always thought that was cool. But that goes back on, we have a wall of memorial for any of our family members that have been military or first responder or whatever that have passed on. We have like a wall that goes back on there. The squadron vote goes back in my closet. But yeah, enough chat. I do honor those because I have a personal loss as well. Right? Let me see if I can grab it. Sergeant Daniel Joseph Brown, March 25th, our last 2 months of Afghanistan, saved a bunch of his guys and lost his life to an IED. So I have his bracelet. This is the original one. A lot of my guys got newer ones because this is like a flimsy kind of aluminum, but I kept the original. But in honor of him, I always put it right there in front of the cars, you know. But so yeah, let me see who else just popped up real quick. Hello. I've already talked to you guys. Hey, Joe's Jewelry. Hello. Hola, hello. Lots of Italian, I believe. I don't speak that German. Hi, Grubby J. Hello, Alexandra. Awesome history. It is cool. It is cool. I do like a lot of history, and the fact that I got my grandfather's stuff is really cool. And the fact that my father was military, I was military, my great-grandfather, I mean, we're just love to go to the military. That's because it's all we know. Lieutenant, I know my grandpa or my mom said he was 3rd Army under General Patton, and that is really cool. That is really cool to be under Patton. Remember, kids, always ask your parents or custodial guardian if you can use a sharp object and never cut towards yourself. I have plenty of protection, so I don't remember how many bags on this thing, but I do know it's going to be several Mondays of this. I'm not sure of the Monday right after Brick World. I'm just giving instructions. Right after Brick World, only because I'll be driving back. So if I'm doing anything, it'll probably be a driving, talking stream, but I won't be looking at the camera. Just depends on what time we're out of there, all that good stuff. Oh no, a bag of mine is ripped. What number are you? 6. I don't see these pieces. 11, 12, okay, 10, yep, there's one. I guess we're starting with the tail because there's the PanAM symbol, 14. Holy crap, okay, so 14. Do I get another, what are you again? 6, 5, 2. 13, holy crud. 8, 7, 3, which makes you number 4. So there's 14 bags, it looks like. I don't know if I'm going to get 7 done tonight. I don't know what I'll get because, again, technical issues, which is weird that camera is not on. Plugged in, but it's not on. And my just got to work with what you get, I guess. I have my father's purple heart in the Korean War. Oh, the Forgotten War. A lot of people don't know that, but that's what they call the Korean War because no one teaches it because it's one of those ones that we kind of lost. Really, we didn't win anything on it. Didn't really accomplish anything. Lost a lot of good people though. This is a thick book. No stickers though. All printed. But yeah, these Douglases were built in the 20s, but they survived all the way through World War II, and I'll have to read a lot of this history. That looks really cool. But yeah, I really have. I love history. I wish I had like the means to go and see more historical things. Yeah, and check out like old places without being bothered by everything else that's going on in the world. So it looks like the first thing we build is this. That's a really cool Boulder hat. So what is she? The uniform hat introduced in 1970. The derby hat. Da 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 da. So this is for the stewardess. I don't know if that's the political term for back then or now. I don't get all that stuff. Stewardess, flight attendant, same kind of thing. Thank you for your support, Alexandria. But yes, got the white gloves and the Boulder hat. That's kind of cool. But anyone go to any parades or do anything for Memorial Day? They were supposedly having a parade in my town, but I don't know with all the rain we've been having if that was going to actually go on. So I did not go to that. And instead of barbecuing, I made some pork chops and rustic potatoes and broccoli for dinner. I can't find this piece for the love of me. Because it's hidden under all that Technic. All right, there. It's done. The plane. That was hard. Oh. Lots more fun stuff. But, yeah, I've always hated the fact that Memorial Day has always been a mattress sale day, and they've always said, Happy Memorial Day. It's not a day to be... I mean, it is a day to be happy that you're alive, but it's not a day to be... like doing all those sales and stuff. I just feel like that's dishonoring the memory and the honor of those that we've lost. How about making a sale for those family members that lost somebody? Like only they get the percentage off on a good mattress or something, I think maybe something like that maybe be a lot better than, but I understand America is a capitalist country, and that's how it works. I understand. But I don't know. I feel like we're kind of losing our old traditions and values. What's those two? Those two. Not to say like I'd want my wife, I mean, she would love it. What am I saying? Stay home while I work and she's, but today's world, you can't do that all because of how expensive it is. And it's crazy that it takes 2 people, 3 people, 4 people in one household to get it to work just to get by. But I would really love the atomic age family lifestyle. One person goes to work, comes home, everything is done, however, and, you can pay for everything. You can pay for your kids to go to college. You can do this and that, but don't know what's happened to our core values of our country. Like it used to be family, family first kind of thing. That is such a great looking print. Such a cool looking print. Me and Manatee are at friend's house for a few nights because our air conditioner died. In Florida? You don't want that to happen. Air conditioning is like, essential. I think she goes there. I'm not sure. It didn't say. I'm just leaving her there. Ouch. Well, I'm so sorry. Well, you and Manatee were always welcome to come up here if you wanted. And live up my AC because it's at 68. No, sorry. I shouldn't gloat. I don't need my AC blown up. But, oh, yeah. I keep my, ask Rob. When him and I shared a hotel room at the last convention, we nearly froze out his mom. She's like, it's too cold. I'm like, it's not cold enough. But are we still on for June 3rd, I believe it is? Do you have a place picked out for the set to be displayed? Actually, I do. You can't really see it right here, but you see this shelf. Above it is a bunch of the Star Wars helmets and the Mandalorian Razor Crest. Next to that is 2 more Billy shelves. Nothing on top of that. That's for this guy. It's too big for that. Right up here, there's Manatee got me a cool skeleton bucket and a zombie bucket Lego ones. I can move those to this side and put it up there. And if it's still too big for there, I've got metal wiring and 2 hooks, and I'm going to hang it right above my city. I will figure it out. I guess. What? Okay, it says I don't have the future. That's for that camera. Grumpy, have you been a good boy? Never. No. Today, actually, yes. I been accomplishing some chores that I don't have to do tomorrow because my wife had today off. So awesome. We got to spend time together for a whole 3-day weekend. So it's been good. Nice and relaxing. We had the daughter came up, spent the weekend. She went home late last night because she had to be at work this morning at 10. So, which was really cool. So haven't seen her in a while. And we hung out, got to pick fun of her. She got to watch me do a live stream with Tacos and Maddie, which that was a lot of fun. If any of you guys saw that, that was a lot of fun. Me and Maddie have known each other for a while. We're on the same lug, and we love bantering against each other just for fun. Like right after we got off of the stream, we were still on. Like the 3 of us were just talking to each other for like another half hour. It was so funny. But that's stuff that we can't post on social media because, we're naughty. No, but it was really good. It was a lot of fun. I'm really glad that and honored that Tacos asked me to guest appear on her stream. That's really cool. And the fact that I got to talk to her about the motor she gave me, which is even better because I had no clue what I was doing with those things, and she straightened me out on it. So that was really cool. So lots of things in the works, people. Yes, we are still going to be in Gainesville on June 3rd and 4th. Wow, I can feel like your mom saying that, Manatee. Like, that's how she would have said it. That's that. And then throw the capiche. That's how I feel. She would have done it. Am I lying? Am I lying, Manatee? Mm-hmm. I feel like this build will go by a lot faster if I just shut up. But, why do that? So, because this is so far pretty simple. And then you flip it, smack it, turn it. But who knows? I'll get concentrating soon enough. But I missed you guys. It's been a whole since Friday or since last Monday since I've got to talk to you guys. But other than that, I'm looking forward to the June 3rd. That will be fun. Usually always is with you, big guy. Usually always is. You see if the hotel room during Brick World Chicago has been low as it can go. Yeah, I'm sorry, but your mom's just going to have to bring like a bunch of blankets because it's nice when you don't have to pay that electric bill. Turn it down as low as you can go. Or if you're in the wintertime, you turn the heat up as much as you can because you don't have to worry about paying the bill. I don't remember I saw both you live stream. Yes, I know. I was talking about the others that may not have watched the Friday night late night stream. That was 3 hours. Can you believe that? I mean, I guess she didn't mind going 3 hours, but that's why I'm like, oh, I could go all night and complete this, but I got chores to do tomorrow. I got to go to the dump since it was closed today for good reason. But then I got to go to the dump tomorrow, and then I got to go to Brantford, which is 10 minutes north of here, to get my pig feed. I mean, it's so far away. You just don't realize. 10 whole miles. Whew. I just hope I get there. No, that's why I like this small town area I'm in. Things are far but not far. Like Gainesville's 30 to 45 minutes away, depending on traffic and who's driving. 24 of those. Now I gotta count. Wow, they give you exactly 24. Exactly 24. Crazy. I need to ask people on my lug next time they're going to do something like at Legoland or something at Disney Springs or so. I feel so left out when I see pictures that they all went. They forgot to invite me. I think it's because they know how far I live. That's okay. That's all right. Rob, did you put up any of your mocks for voting for Chicago? Because I did relook, and I did do the portrait and the microwave. Microwave under as realistic and the portrait under artistic. Because I was thinking mosaic, but it's not really a mosaic. So I went with just like artistic. But yeah, so they are up for that. Too bad though, because I wish I would have known. Because I'm bringing all the rest. Except for the blender. Blender's not done yet because I'm waiting on the Bricklink orders for it. That's right, kids. The blender and the coffee maker is done. So I'm going to take some really good pictures of it. So yeah. But yeah, the coffee maker's done. The blender is halfway done. Once I get these orders in, it will probably need maybe one more order. But yeah, other than that, that's 3 appliances down. 2 appliances. Yes, sir. I did, especially my Wolfpack den. Okay, good. Good. Oops. I made back my file. So yeah, I did do it. I did, which is good. Okay, so this one goes in. This one goes in. And marry it to this one. And marry it to this one. But yes. I can't wait. It's only, 3 weeks away now? We're looking at 3 weeks. Can't wait, man. It's going to be a blast. Nikki told me if I go next year, she's going to make me drag her stuff since I have the hitch on the truck. She's going to make me drag the trailer and put her stuff in it so she can just fly and relax. I was like, you better. No. If I was to do Chicago again, yes, I would, and take the trailer and be nice enough for people. But I don't know. I'll have to see how this one goes. Because I'm missing a couple local ones that are going on. There's an Orlando one for Brick Convention, and I'm missing that one to go to Chicago. So nothing wrong with that. I think that's a good substitute. But I like my local ones. One, they're not far, and two, they're local. I don't have to spend so much, but that's okay. Times two. We're at there. So the outside one. These two. But yeah. I don't think I'm going to do Virginia. That one I'm not really, nothing against it. I'm just nothing really for it because I hear it's more of a Bionicle thing anyways, and I have no idea anything about Bionicle. So I just don't know. 2 extra pieces because we're on bag number 2. Yeah. I got my tickets for Tampa. Did you, Rob? Nice. You're going. Yeah, see? That's when that one is. Manatee's going to it. See, I could have been there seeing my little buddy and presenting at that one. But no, Rob convinced me. So Manatee, blame Rob. That's right. Get him. Yeah. I could have been doing the local show. Orlando, which means I could have even crashed at his house. Way to go, Rob. Hurt his feelings like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Get him, Manatee. Get him. No, had to convince me that Chicago's where it's at this year. No, I really am. I'm looking forward to Chicago. In the beginning of getting into this hobby, I wasn't looking forward to it because I was like, how long am I really going to be in this hobby for? Man, this camera actually makes me look thinner. I like this one better than my other one. Good. I'm glad you broke. I took you for my son anyway, so now I actually got to go buy one. Nah, it was one of his extra ones that he's like, I'm not even sure if it's going to work. It worked for a while. It worked for a pretty long time. So I'll definitely have to get another one like that. It was HD and made me look good. This is like a little spotty. Brick Fair is more Bionicle military, plus it's going to be Baltimore this year. Raven territory, not sure. I got the new Lego Batman versus Superman Batmobile set recently. Oh, you gonna do a review on that one? If you don't know, Mr. Manatee Bricks has his own YouTube channel, and he does build some sets real quick. Does speed build videos, and really good lighting and everything. I'm terrible. I really got to work on my lighting because my pictures are terrible. But yes, he has his own little channel, and some of the stuff he has, he does poly bags and small sets like that, and it's really cool. So subscribe to him, or else, because I have no idea where these. Oh, they're right here in front. That's why it made me spin it. But no, he's actually, because of him, I bought a few poly bags because I saw them and I was like, ooh, that one comes with that, and I need that piece. So yeah, I blame him for some. In fact, I think it was this one, the Spider-Man Venom one. I think it was that one that he got, and then I was like, I gotta go get it because, well, whatever. But you know, so I blame him for some of my poly bags I get. One of you and one of you. Now, as a person that's actually worked on F-18s and stuff, I don't remember some of it being built like this, but you know, I could have been wrong. I was a young Marine and I was not paying attention to a lot of things. But this is an easy build. I don't know why. I mean, I understand because it's a big set, but it doesn't. Just like last week's set, that did not need to be an 18 plus set. You know, this is actually not as complicated as I thought it was going to be. It's a nice, smooth, easy transition to each thing so far. Oh, look, I'm so tired of seeing this color. I built the whole coffee maker of this color. But it's okay. And what I found out is some of my pieces are actually reddish brown and old. So there's a kind of a crack. Now we're building it because it's in the middle. And that would take a lot of rework. Because if you know me, I don't do it the simple way when I build my mocks. I could have made the microwave probably 10 pounds lighter if I just would have done it differently. But it wouldn't be a mock by me if I didn't do it that way. So, but it's okay because the microwave is going to be around for a while. Actually, all the appliances are, because I did order I sent it to my lug, a picture of, I ordered a black polo shirt, and just where this logo is, it says, it's a big circle, and it says Circuit City and all. Oh, I can't wait for it to come in. And it's coming in before Chicago, so Rob, you'll be able to see it in Chicago, because I'm going to wear it on the Saturday, on opening day, or public day, because I just think it's funny to see all the parents are like, oh my God, Circuit City. Might do like an Appliance King one. I don't know. But Etsy's a good place to find shirts you want made because, yeah, I was like, Circuit City, wow. That's older than Manatee. 2 of those. Ooh, little Y-wing. Two of those. And I redid. Wow, my English is terrible. I did take a look again at the city lineup for June and July, and let me tell you, the city lineup, they have it this year and last year because holy crap, they've got some good sets coming out. I definitely will be having to pick up a few of those construction ones. Definitely have to pick up a few of those construction ones. They look really good. I know Manatee, you're going to probably pick up a few of the city line. There's some good ones. I don't understand the whole making a bunch of roller coasters like they're making, because now there's the lava one. We've had the Friends one. We've had all these other ones. I don't understand the whole fascination all of a sudden with roller coasters, like the little ones, but I don't know. Don't get the fascination. Ooh. Ah. I feel old when you said Circuit City. Rob, you're 10 years younger than me, dude. I remember going into Circuit City and buying CDs and tapes and stuff like that. I feel old, man. Okay, now where does this go? Sure. There. And there. I guess. Yeah, I can't wait for the conventions again. It really is crazy when there's no convention going on. Like right now, there's no convention going on that I know of. Oh gosh, there could be a bunch of them. This is going to be probably the cockpit area, I think, maybe. I have no idea. But this bag is going pretty quick too. 8 of them. So skip 2, skip 2, and skip 2. And toss that aside and do the same with this one. Yeah, I don't know what my next set will be after this one. I'm not sure. I know I like the fact that this set's going to be a couple Mondays because that's going to save a little bit of the backlog. But really, I'm glad they came out with this one. Like, really, like, don't get me wrong, the Enterprise, I haven't got it yet, and I still need to pick that one up. But this one, I feel more of a connection to it just because, like, my father-in-law, my wife's real father, who passed away like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, but he worked with PanAM, working for the computer systems and stuff. So he was touching it when it was PanAM. So it's really cool to have that kind of connection with this plane too. Plus, like some of the history I read to you guys of my grandfather's plane, that I think is kind of cool that it survived World War II. It survived flying over the Battle of the Bulge and resupplying those troops and this and that. And I love the fact that, you know, there's so much history with it. And then we sold it to Peru, and 10 years after we sold it to Peru as a commercial airline, it just crashed on a normal, beautiful day. And this was 1964, so they didn't really have the technology that we have now, so they don't know who's. I think the pilots may have been a little drunk because it was an empty plane. It was just the 3 of them. You know, they're like, "All right, boys, we're just going back to this airport." Woo! Who's to say? I mean, it may not have even been that. But yeah, it's just kind of cool though that there's some ties to it, even as a PanAM to a World War II plane. That's just really cool. And the fact, I really do hope someone does a recolor of this, because the price is just expensive to be trying to recolor for me right this moment. But I would love to see a recolor of it in the old olive green color, because I know that Lego doesn't do military per se, but it would be kind of cool to see that. I was going to say Valentine's Day. Wait. Hey, Valkyrie. Men and women who've. That is true. That is very true. Earlier, beginning of the stream. So there's my grandfather when he was in the Army Air Corps. His squadron book that was written like in the 60s or so, because they used to do reunions like every other year or so. And right here is month of December 1944. If you know that, that's Battle of the Bulge kind of stuff. So my grandfather was helping fly supply loads. And then that's a picture of him in his retirement. But yeah, so I got like all of his squadron stuff, what planes he flew, who flew with him on that day. The pilot was Irvin Williams. The co-pilot was Roger Dennett. The E, I don't know what E stands for. I couldn't figure that part out. Was John Clark, and then my grandfather was Rear Walter Clark. So they had 2 Clarks in the same plane. That's probably not a good idea. So yeah. But that's what we did earlier. And then we're building the beautiful PanAM plane. I bring the box up. It's over there. I put it a little further than I was expecting. YouTube. But yes, we must not forget all the people that have sacrificed just so we could have the little taste of freedom that we have. Especially with everything going on in today's world. One red one. Oh, you gotta flip it upside. It's starting to look like a Star Wars aircraft. There. And yeah, toss it aside like everything else. But this was the first build. I'm not sure if it's my camera is down, so I had to flip to the other one. Not sure if that's the stand for it. Probably actually is. Let me. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so it is the stand. So, but we did the first one. She's got a cool bowler hat, derby hat, whatever you want to call it. But this is not too bad looking. It's not too hard right now. On the second bag, if I quit yapping, I'd be probably on the 5th bag. But you know, gotta enjoy this build. This is a historic build. And like I said, it's not too difficult. Not too difficult at all of a build. I mean, this is crazy how fast I'm building it. Nope, that goes up 2, not 1. Up 2, not 1. Oh, you can't go up 2. You can only go up 1. Huh, so I did it right. How dare you make me doubt my self-instructions. Boom. Boom. And then 1 white. Holy crap. Okay, oh, so you still keep this upside down. And then what? Sure. Oh, look at all the Lego math they had to do to get that nice and tight in there. Wow. Make sure they're all squeezed in. Huh. Well, looky, hooky. So 2 of those and 6 of those. Which will be all of those. Keep it upside down. Ooh, is this where we're going to get some edging? Some nice shaping. Oops, I think this is where it's going to start really starting to look like a aeroplane. Get the foils right. Maybe this isn't the wings section. Who knows? Should have been paying attention to the instructions, but I didn't. Because why would I? What's the fun in that? Okay, now goes like that. Hey, Rob. Hey, dude. You guys remember that Nickelodeon show back in the early 90s? Hey, dude. Or Salute Your Shorts. Those were magical. Oh, I'm sorry. Those were magical days. Okay, inside. Got it. Now, this is where it gets funky with the Technic stuff. Oh, maybe not. Look at that. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. And boom. Oh. Well, this is going to be the entertaining part. Wait, did you fall off something? Yeah, you fell off right there. Wait. Uh-oh. Where did you fall off at? Okay, I had it right there. All right. Somehow you gotta get this little gear in here. Why not do it before you have to get all complicated? You know what? I'm gonna take that piece off. And I can go from underneath. Because you know what? I can overcome and adapt. Boom. Just like that. I'm gonna put that back where it goes. That's what I'm talking about. Overcome and adapt right there. Take that. Nexus, what's up, buddy? We're building the PanAM. You missed a whole bunch of cool historical stuff. I was talking about my grandfather and his squadron that flew over the bulge. Bulge and all that good stuff. So you missed a lot of good stuff in the beginning. But now we're building this beautiful PanAM Douglas DC3. This gorgeous beauty here. She's 1,903 pieces. We're not doing that all tonight. No. And for some reason, my dog decided to bark. Oh, that's a lot of technique. Didn't look like it was going to be a lot of technique, but no, let's make it a lot of technique. All right, let's see. What am I doing here? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I know there's a 6th one. 6 and 1 by 4. Yeah, definitely gonna have to get the Enterprise eventually. I don't know if that's gonna be my next set though. My very next set. I don't know. I need to think about that. I need to think about what's my next set going to be. What is my next set going to be? Those. Actually, I need to order a bunch of these inverted tiles for another mock. Mock. That's all I seem to do now is just build. 6. And 6 of these inverted tiles. Lordy. 6. Alright, so you go like that, and 2 over the top. Oh, now Jelly's barking. Must be the stopped raining, so the squirrels are running around or the birds are flying around. Crazy dogs. Ooh, look how pretty you have turned into. I'm so glad they invented the inverted tiles to smooth off the under pieces. You can give me the recap. Oh, easy. World War II, Battle of the Bulge. Grandfather flew one of these to help do supply runs to keep flying. And his plane survived World War II. 1953, we sold it to Peru as a commercial airline. And 1964, on Christmas Eve, it crashed right after takeoff in YM, Peru. And it's been scattered for 50, 60, 70 years. And the locals have taken all the scrap metal and everything and turned it into roofs and things like that. I cannot find this piece for the love of God. And that's the history of my grandfather's plane. It didn't go down in the big war, but it went down. It went down in the in Peru. There, that's your catch-up. That's what you get. That's the abbreviated version I can do. I think that was a good abbreviation, actually. Pretty fast. Fast and Furious. Gone too fast for y'all. Interesting. Yeah, and if you don't believe me, wham! I do my research because I love history. And Battle of the Bulge page right here. And it tells which planes, and I got all his serial numbers. So, yeah, I do my research. That, and I've got resources. That's right. Resources. So, you know. But, gotta say, though, you have a famous grandparent, Nexus. If none of you know, his grandfather was the one that discovered King Tut's tomb, or was on that crew, something like that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you didn't think I remember that, did you, Nexus? No. That's why he's a lover of the Fabled Adventurers line. That's right. Look at that. Grumpy remembers things. Like Petridge Farm. That way. We'll go with that. And then one this way. What is that? Two of those. The other recap is Grumpy and Nexus. Harry Burton was just the photographer. Well, still, that's awesome. He's the one that took the picture of everything that they were discovering. So that's kind of cool, dude. For some reason, I think I used the wrong. Darn it, I did. Okay. All right. Boy, it's just technic. Okay, so that goes like that. Ah, that's what I was missing. So this goes here. Then this goes here. Wait. There. It seemed like they could have done it. There's a one in here. I got the AC on. He's my great uncle, so you were. Hey, look, he's family, all right? Jeez. Just be glad I even somewhat remembered. This isn't twice times two because I can't even figure out what I just did. Like that. What? That's so weird. Yeah, it's true. I do not get along with it. It's my nemesis, but that's okay. I will get it done. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering splendor. Third one. And this one goes both ways. And then we got these two, and another one of these. Wow, I've already been on for an hour? I'm only on bag 3? This is all your guys' fault. That's right, I blamed you. I'm telling my brother. Oh, it's also crazy. It's my nephew's 4th birthday today. His birthday's a month exactly after mine, and it just happens to be on Memorial Day every time. So it's hard to say, happy birthday, little guy. Yeah, Memorial Day as well. But he's 4, so. But his father's still in the Air Force, so, you know. But other than that, My sister-in-law sent me pictures, and he looks so cute, running around, adorable, like. Not my problem. Which one do I need? That one. That. Nah. Which blue ones? Oh, probably the only ones that go in there. Grr. Yeah. They live, right now he's stationed in Mississippi, so they're only an 8-hour drive, but it's so far away. No. I wait till like the big holidays to see them. Okay, so now I do a secondary one. Why do you force me to do this? And then where's the first one? Here. To here. And then wood. That doesn't seem to. Oh, maybe it goes like that. Oh, that. No. Okay, so I built it just like that. It looks just like that, spitting image and all. So, oh, you go like that. Well, that's weird. Okay, why would you do it that way? And why don't you go on what you do? That's why. Okay, oops. You. Ow. Oh, you bad thing. Come on, Lego. Let's work this together. Okay. Sure, I think that's in there. That's a weird one. That's a weird instruction. Hopefully I did mine right, because boy, that would suck down the tear down. This one here, I'm guessing to keep it locked in. That makes a little sense. And where do you guys go? Right there. Perfect. Oh, more Technic. For the love of. Photographic. Yes, it is. Ready for back to school Greenville show? Oh. Beth? Who's Beth? Beth will be dressed as Spider-Man for Halloween. Who's Beth? Not yet. I'm currently away from Legos. Exactly. Oh. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can conquer this Technic. Oh, Lordy. So I got that to that. To that. To that. Oh, another small gear. Another one of these. Okay, another one of you. And then we ended off with you. Okay, this is a lot of Technic. Lumpy don't like Technic. Okay, now what? Oh. Ah. Where's the gray ones? There we go. Where's another round? There we go. Boom. Boom. Oh, Lord, you want me to do what with this? Are you nuts? Why? That's not how a plane works. I don't remember these parts. Oh, okay. Well, that makes that go back and forth, I guess. Grumpy, do you know will we be either of those shows? Because I now have 2 surprises for you. I'd have to look at the dates. Probably. I know I'm doing Chicago and Tampa right now. Chicago and Tampa. And yeah, maybe one of those. So yes, I know I will be attending something. Unless there's tryouts for Lego Master Season 7 that I'll try out for. Because I'm not going to give up until they say there's not a show anymore. Wish we could learn what's going on with Season 6 right now. I'd like to know what's going on with Season 6. Oh, I see. That is where you want me to put it through. And then these. Okay, so wait a minute. Did that. Why is it showing 2? Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. That one's got to go up. Now that makes sense. There we go. Now I'm caught up. That's a weird one there. Let's see. Well, if I don't see you at either of those shows, you will have to get me your mailing address on Instagram or something. Grumpy favorite theme is Technic. I will probably be seeing you at those shows. Don't count me out of them yet, Nexus. Jeez. I'll probably be there. You never know. You know I love to troll around. I definitely want to go to Brick Cascades or Slopes one year. Hit the West Coast a little. Definitely not going anywhere. This plane will not go apart, that's for sure. Hopefully this is like the end of the Technic era, because I'd like to get building this thing. Doesn't look like a plane yet. I want it to look like a plane. The plane, boss, the plane. You kids are too young for that. You kids are too young for the fantasy island. What is I building? Okay, where the heck do you go? And now you do the same thing for the other side. Of course, because why not, right? Let's see. Back to school is weeks after Tampa. It's 2 weeks after Tampa, and Greenville is November. So it's 2 weeks after Tampa. Just means I got to quickly get the hotel room and all reserved. So I could probably still do it. Oh. Don't doubt me there, Rob. Jeez. All right. Cool. We've only been on for an hour and 6 minutes. I feel like I've been doing pretty good. This last bag has been not as brutal as I thought, but oops. Just a wee bit. I say that as it wants to beat me up. So here's our Star Wars ship so far. Bless you, I think. I don't know if she sneezed or if that was a cough. But safer to be sorry than right. Okay, then we keep it like that because this is nuts. There. No. There. Yeah, even weirder spot. Okay, and then which way do you go up? I'm going up, up, up. It's our moment. And then they get. Sorry. I was listening to Golden earlier. Okay. You keep it flipped. No, yes. Okay, so you keep it flipped. Now it's these two and you four. Your time to shine, boys and girls. So that locks that there. That locks that there. Well, that makes plenty of sense. One, two, three, four. Get your body on the floor. Body up, down. Body up, come up. Definitely have no idea what part of the plane I'm building. Don't know. Don't care. Still having fun with it, though. That's for sure. Like I said, this is not that bad of... Like, I mean, yeah, the part of this is Technic, but it's really not that bad of a Technic fight. It's not 100% Technic, though. It's not like a regular Technic set. It's just some of the stuff for the landing gear is Technic, because that has to be, and that's understandable. But lock all that in place. Just like that locks all that in place. Put you two. Oh. But so far, I can definitely tell you that the landing gear stuff works. If that is the landing gear. I think it's the landing gear. Must have been in the car with the daughter listening to Golden. Not today. Ha ha ha. But yes. But I got her because the song that she really hates is Miley Cyrus Party in the USA. And as a good father, and she was stuck in my truck, I had it on Bluetooth onto the truck, and I turned it up very loud, and I made her listen to it. Mwaha, mwaha, mwaha. Now, where do these pieces go? I don't even see them. You know what? I'm just going to take a guess. We're going to say here. And, oops, no, you. Here. Because I think that, oh, yeah, that is it. Okay. It's right, but the right spot. There we go. There we go. I figures it out. I figured it out. Now you grab those two. After you flip it over and do this. Ooh. That looks like a Star Wars ship. Man. PTSD from Star Wars. It looks like an A-Wing. Like the red and white A-Wing. Ooh. Color illustrates of the DC3 are hard to find, so for Boeing to share a colored cabin illustration from their archives was a real treat. Oh, that's cool. So they had to ask Boeing and everything to get photos and stuff. Well, that's kind of cool. I mean, it makes sense if they wanted to have it, like, as accurate as can be. Lots of trash up here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not a lot for bag 4. Oh, a lot of little pieces, but at least we're back to normal brick and pieces. Is it 4 or 34? Over here, right there. Because that makes total sense. 2 of you, 1 of you, and 2 of you. So we may do one more bag after this, and then we'll call it kaput after that. Only because I want to make sure I still enjoy this build. I'm going to enjoy the build. What am I talking about? I'm going to, of course, enjoy this build. But I don't want to rush it, but I also want to still, spend time with my wife. Because I'm a good husband. Let's see. So go there to there to there. I really do feel like I'm building a spaceship. When I lift it up, you'll see. There's the back. It's engines. Probably I'll text you after you shoot it about the reveal show. Okay, cool. And then the other show too. Did that. Okay. Now we're on to this. One of those. You know what movie I haven't seen in a long time? Oh, good God, I just forgot the name now. The Sound of Music. There it is. The Sound of Music. Don't ask why. Just thought of that. That way. And then double that. Oh, thought we're doing it the same way. Lighter one. The lighter one. And same spot. Go. I hope this isn't the size of it. Better be bigger than this. It looks so much bigger on the box. How big is this thing supposed to be? Where's the dimension? Oh, there it is. 20 inches long. Yeah, it's not there yet. And 30 inches wide. Ooh, might have to hang from the ceiling. That's pretty wide. That's a pretty wide wingspan there. So inward? It's like that. Oh, because it's going to make it's going to make up the windows, to the walls, to the... Let's keep this kid friendly there, Grumpy. Let's keep this kid friendly. Jeez. Act like you've done this before. Bam. Now the windows. So this must be the first class passenger seating. Must be the first class. Wine, champagne, caviar. Wine, champagne, caviar. I guess we go all the way. Yeah. Now it's starting to get that little airplane look to it. Not like the movie Airplane, but you know, it's getting there. Yeah. Fun little build so far. Fun little build so far. You go there, then you go there. Grr. Then you there. Then you there. And then you get all these little guys. Now we're starting to see the PanAM colors of blue and white here. Popping up, it looks like the first class cabin. So there's that so far. So it's got its windows. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. One of you. Oops. One of you. Ooh, a shiny one. One of you. One of you. And one of you. So you go there. And you go there. No idea what it is. Oh, it's an ashtray, I think. Oh no, that represents the potty. I see now. That represents the toilet. The lavatory of the aircraft. No, I just can't find this piece. Because it's right there staring at me. Yes, that's what that is. So that's the lavatory. Cool. Big size lavatory. Now you do this. And grab this. And like that. And 4 more. Why would you have me do this now and not do it like when I had easier access? My fingers are too big. So this what goes there, and it goes there, along with there. Very cool. Some really cool techniques in this thing. Very cool techniques in it. Except I can't get my finger because it's big. But, okay. There. Those two. So this is the curtain way. Please follow the line to your nearest exit. Boom. Boom and boom. Oh, like that. Okay. Like that. And definitely not minifig scale inside. You definitely cannot walk down those aisles. But there's an entrance to here, to where the Louvre, lavatory, bathroom, head, whatever it's called. We should do a live stream at Brickwork Chicago. We definitely should. Definitely should. So that's it so far, the inside. yeah, now I just got 99 bottles of Mountain Dew on ice. 99 bottles of Mountain Dew on ice. I have no idea what I'm building now. I think it's a piece. Sand bluish color. Yeah, sand bluish color. In the afterlife. Where am I putting you? Like that? Okay. Like that. Now I'm probably going to have to make like oh, yep. 14 of them, actually. Oh, here's where the fun begins. But like I was saying earlier, this will probably be the bag. And then I'll just keep, since there's 14 bags, so 4 divided by 14 is how many shows will it take? Probably 3. We'll say 3 because 12 is 3 to 4. So we'll definitely say 3 streams for this to be done because I don't want to build it all in one sitting. I mean, I do, but at the same time, I really do want to enjoy this build and enjoy the history of this old aircraft that defined, aviation. It helped boost commercial airlines. It was one of the planes that helped D-Day and all that stuff. So I really want to take the time to enjoy it. And so far, I really am enjoying it. I love the little features they got. If you get this set, you can read all the little features, but it's cool how they got all this. Boom. Boom. Just do a couple of these seats right now because that looks kind of cool. Man, look at all that leg room they give you in these little planes. They don't give us none now. Oof. Does one go here, I'm guessing? Doesn't really show me the plane, but that's okay. Or I don't know if anyone goes in the front there or if there's a seat there. Doesn't really show it. There's a Bucky north of... Oh, yes, I know that. You don't think I know where all the Buckies are? Have you not seen this figure? I know where all the bathrooms are, too. Everywhere I travel. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 10 would have to be that one. Doesn't show you in the picture, but always make sure you count. Bam. This is a really cool plane so far. Really cool. I like that they use sand blue in the seats. Cool. Looks like I only got like 3 more to do. Kind of ingenious how they did this technique. Gotta say, this is pretty fancy. Pretty fancy work there they got. No screaming kids. Oh, you can watch your flight without worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna have to make another one. Cool, there it is. So I did make enough. No, it feels competitive. I love when people are like that. Duh. But after, you got to look at the after. What it's going to look like after you get done doing the repetitive stuff. Because look how cool it is. That just filled up the seats. You know where the seats go. I'll put them up in the upright position. There we go. So now I got seats, 14 of them. What do you think of Bevan's surprise live stream? It was interesting. It popped up real quick. So now I gotta do this. But I've done Bevan. I've been in Bevan's stuff before. Him and Brixie were like the first two things I saw of Lego before I saw ABC stuff and everything else like that. Bam! All right. Well, that is an hour and 26 minutes. So the next one is bag 5, and it looks like a lot of Technic. So I'm glad we're going to wait for that. But this is really cool that this is just this part of the plane, and we've already got a bathroom, 14. It was Thunder, you dummy. 14 seats, even though it's actually 15. So I don't know why it said there's 14, but it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 seats. So it said 14. Mine's got 15. So, but it looks really cool so far. So there's the seats. All headrests are white and everything. But that looks really cool so far. So I'm going to save the rest. And we'll continue on next Monday stream so that we don't have to worry. But so far, it looks pretty cool. Can't wait for it to all fully be done, though. So, as always, thanks for staying, watching, listening, because I rambled on. This isn't that bad of a set so far. I'm really impressed. And can't wait to have the rest of the figures, too. And I'm glad we get a couple of those printed ones. I think it's like 3 or 4, 2 for each of the sides of the tall fin and then this. So, other than that, as always, you stay grumpy. Take a moment to think of the freedoms that you have wherever you are. Think of your military or your first responders, anyone that's lost on today's day. It's a day for them and their families to remember them. So, as always, stay grumpy. See you next time, and try to be good to each other. Jeez, will ya? All right. Bye, guys.